Hey, vinyl community. Hey, New Wavers. It's Shad with Vinyl New Wave. Coming to you today with a little update on my contest. I wanted to thank everybody who entered. I think there's like 12 entries. I'll put a link to a playlist right here. Go to the playlist and make sure that I got your entry. And if you didn't, let me know. I am going to do the entry later, do the drawing later this week. I just haven't had time to mess with it. It's been kind of a shitty day. So, anyways, tonight's beverage of choice is a mule. With some Stoli orange flavored vodka and this nice yummy Bundaberg spiced ginger beer. Gives it a nice good holiday feel. So I'm just going to kind of show the stuff that I picked up for Record Store Day, Black Friday. I've been having some problems with my back. I've got like a bulging disc or something. I actually had an MRI earlier today, and that was a nice cozy experience. So anyways, I couldn't get to the store early. I just couldn't get out of bed because it kind of overdid things, helping cook and stuff on Thanksgiving, and so my back was just killing me. Friday morning, I did manage to roll out of bed around 10 o'clock and got dressed and went to the record store and picked up a few things. First thing, I'm just going to show you all the non-Record Store Day titles that I picked up, just because I feel like it. So first up, I picked up Howard Jones Action Replay. It's a EP of remixes from the Action Play album. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, Howard Jones Action Replay. Next up is the Alarm Declaration. Not the first Alarm record that I have, but the first full album. I've had a few of their singles, but this is the first album. This has got 68 Guns on it, The Stand, which is kind of the two big hits off of this one. Great album. I recently watched the documentary about Mike Peters from The Alarm and his fight with cancer, and the background of the Alarm. Really great documentary. It's called Man with the Camo Jacket. It's available on Amazon Prime to stream, so I highly suggest you check that documentary out. And next up is a synth pop Canadian band by the name of 8 Seconds. This is their album Almacantar, I think is what it's called. Honestly, I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. I don't really remember what it is. But I knew it was new wave. I knew it was synth pop. So I just grabbed it because it was not in my collection. And then next up is the 12-inch single for the Psychedelic Furs, The Ghost in You, which is one of my favorite Furs songs. So I'm pretty happy to get that. That's got the full-length version on there, as well as a remix for Heartbeat. And then next up, the Carpenters Christmas Portrait album on vinyl. This is one of our family's favorite vinyl one of our family's favorite Christmas albums. Of course, have it on CD, but just never got it on vinyl. So I just had never seen a decent copy. And so this one, I saw this one at the second store I went to and on Friday, and so I picked it up. Next up, 12-inch for a band called Hazy Fantasy, Sister Friction. This is, this is one of their, just a song off their album. I've got, this I think was the last one from them that I needed to pick up to complete the Hazy Fantasy collection. Then next up is the 12-inch single from Pet Shop Boys, Dreamland. This is their new single that just came out the last month. It's actually a really good song. It's off of their album that's coming out in January, so I'm kind of excited for that. And then they're also kicking off a big giant world tour, so hopefully they'll come back through because they were one of the best shows I've ever seen. They were amazing. And then finally on Friday, as I was running around, I was looking at, last week I was looking at the Barnes & Noble site because I was looking for, I can't remember what, and they were having a sale on vinyl. And this one came up as a Barnes & Noble exclusive, which is the Greatest Hits Volume 1, A Slight Case of Overbombing by the Sisters of Mercy. This is the kind of the best of hits from all of their major label releases. So it's got Temple of Love and Vision Thing and Detonation Boulevard and More and Dominion and This Corrosion. It's just got a lot of really good mid-'80s Sisters of Mercy on it. The original release goes for, upwards over 50, 60 bucks. There was a re-release in Europe recently, and that one's still going for, 30, 40 bucks. And since this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, it's not like, it's just black vinyl, so it's not like they're doing like a special color for Barnes & Noble. It's like, this is the only place they're going to release it for the time being. So I decided to pick it up. So those are my non-record store day pickups. As for the record store day pickups, I haven't even really looked at any of these or listened to any of them yet. But first off, Nick Lowe, Cruel to Be Kind, 7-inch single. Supposedly this is on like cool green vinyl. Oh, it's got like a little gatefold with the lyrics on it. Download card. Yeah, it's on like this cool green vinyl. I love this song. I love Cruel to Be Kind. So pick that one up. And then next up was the Todd Rundgren cover of Bang Bang in the Squeeze Swindles series. This is the fourth one. There are 3 others. I have all 3 of the other ones. These are all cover tunes of Squeeze songs. Bang Bang is apparently a little bit less known Squeeze song, but yeah, I have everything else in that series, so I thought I would pick that one up. This next one is one that was kind of on the top of my list, and that's the U2 3 release. This is a reproduction of their first 12-inch single that they ever, their first recordings that they ever released. Has Out of Control, Stories for Boys, and Boy Girl. Really, really hard to find the original, and when you do, it's, in the thousands of dollars. So this was a really good candidate for a re-release, and I'm glad they did it. They, I get a kick out of this because it's a limited edition of 17,000. That's kind of ridiculous. In today's day and age, 17,000 is not a limited edition. I mean, there's still these kicking around in record stores. So, if you really want one, you can find one. But yeah, I was really happy to find it. I was actually heard that they actually remixed it though. Like they redid the mix on it. So I'm kind of curious to see how it sounds. But yeah, U2's 3. Next up is Devo live in 1980. Devo live. Can't go wrong there, right? So I had to pick that one up. It was reasonably priced. And look at that barcode. The guy at the store's like, whoa, check out that barcode. Will it scan? And it actually scanned. So, yeah, that was cool. That one's not opening, by the way. And then finally, the last one that I picked up on Record Store Day on Friday was the Raven from Lou Reed. I have to admit, I'm kind of having a little bit of regret on this, buyer's remorse on this one. It was really kind of expensive, and I just don't know if I really wanted it. I just kind of let myself get talked into it. Three LPs, 5,000 of them, so they're not that rare, and almost $50. I don't know. Anywho. So I said going in a little bit ago that like the U2 was one of the two that I was really after. The other one that I was really after was the William Shatner and the Cramps Garbage Man 12-inch single. It was gone. Each of my local stores got a copy, but it was gone before I got there because, like I said, I got there late. So I did not pick that one up. However, today I wasn't too concerned because a lot of times I can usually find things online. There are a number of different stores that will that'll put their Record Store Day stock online on Monday afterwards. So this morning when I got into work, I kind of went through the 2 or 3 different stores that I've bought from in the past on Record Store Days, and they were all out of stock on that release. So I was a little bummed because they were already being listed for like $50, $60 on Discogs. And so I was like, well, I guess I won't get it. And then I checked one last time on Discogs, and somebody had listed it for $25. So I just immediately bought it and paid for it. And the guy's already shipping it. So I will get the William Shatner and the Cramps one. It should arrive probably, it's coming media mail, so it probably won't be here till next week. But when it does arrive, I will show that to you guys too. So I hope you all had a good time watching the little video that I released a little bit earlier today on how to open a record in seconds, a sealed vinyl record. I did that because the other day I was watching a video of Eric Weinbender, and he was opening up his Record Store Days, and he like went and found a knife and was like carefully slitting it open with a knife, and it just was driving me absolutely crazy. You don't need a knife, guys. All you got to do is take your record, put it on your pants, rub it back and forth, like 5 or 6 times. You don't need a lot of pressure, just enough. Oh, I didn't get enough that time. Just enough to kind of melt that plastic and open it up. That's all it takes, guys. You don't have to knife it and stuff. By the way, that's the Devo record blue. So that was kind of a dig at Eric Weinbender, but Yeah, that's how you open. That's how I've always opened records, and that's how I thought they were. I mean, I can't even. I don't even remember who told me that's how you did it, or if I came up with it myself back when I was a teenager. I don't remember, but that's the easy way to open up your records. You just rub it back and forth on your jeans, and the friction from your jeans melts that plastic in a perfect line right along the seam. You don't have to worry about damaging your record with a knife or damaging the cover with a knife. You just, and the record's open. Hopefully today I'll get better. Or hopefully this week will get better. Today, like I said, today was kind of crappy, and so I don't know. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber if you're already a subscriber. If you're not, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. And that will appear shortly down here. And if you like the video, thumbs up. If you like the records that I showed in the video, thumbs up, please. And until next time, remember, you spin me round like a record, baby.